Introduce Imrich, the Chief CTO of Precision Software, and it's going to throw a question to Vern. That is, engaging customers has obviously changed. As a matter of fact, we're here at this conference because of that change, right? Social media. How has the CMS changed itself, and what future might we see? We looked at a crystal ball of CMS and how much it is related again to engagements of customers and measuring their engagements, and maybe even making recommendations on what we should be doing based on the data.
Sure, thanks. So one of the things we see at Percussion is, first of all, just to bring us up to speed where we've been. Yes, we're all past the creative publish, my desktop website. There's plenty of tools to help you do that. Wide range of capabilities for that, and we all have agreed that we're beyond that. And we're talking about ROI, measuring, accountability, and so on for where we're putting our effort. But I saw earlier a show of hands how many people are actually doing all of this, and it wasn't everybody. And I think there's a reason for that. It's because for a lot of you, it is not about the culture, we each don't understand marketing or vice versa. It's that software, technology, development, code can't be the kind of things that you saw earlier today. You can't write code in real time. You can't design a template in real time. When I talk to people, they can find out what's not working, but they can't do anything about it. They go to their IT team and say, can you give me a new template? Even if the guy's sitting in marketing, it's still how many new lines of PHP, how many new lines of whatever the markup language is. And even if they can do it fast, it's got to go through QA. It might take you weeks just to get hold of somebody to make a simple change. You can change the tag on the meta section on your homepage. And so the tension there isn't simply cultural. It's that it's too complicated and too difficult for too many people to do this kind of real-time change. So I think there's going to be a bifurcation. There's going to be some players who say, well, you know what? Sorry, you want automation, you want tracking. You just need to throw it all into one. You need to get some good people who know what they're doing, get the right consultants, and there's a certain kind of buyer that's going to be the right approach, and you want to integrate everything together, get it all in one system, line it all up, and get it right. For a lot of people, what they're going to do is say, you know what? I'm going to go completely the other direction. I'm going to pick off the pieces that I think I know what I'm doing. I'm going to try it. If they don't work, I will have spent almost no time investing in it in the first place. And so I can stop it and do something else. So it's back to that investment. It's not just your investment in content, it's how much planning, how much requirements, how much content modeling did you have to do, and how much expertise did you have to be able to do it. So what we're seeing is because the social web is so unpredictable, whatever works probably isn't going to work for long, even if you did it. If you missed it, you're not going to be able to take advantage of it if you see it. So what content management has to do, frankly, is get out of the way of what marketers are doing, and not just from a technology perspective going forward, but from the entire way that the system operates. You ought to be able to go and launch a campaign, launch a new microsite in days, if not hours. It's the kind of thing you're seeing here today. And for most of you, I suspect, you're looking at weeks, if not months, for any kind of major change, in some cases even a simple template change, just because that's how code works.
Yeah, I totally agree. At Bridgeline, we take the philosophy, and I hope there's no technologists in the room here. We don't want technology involved, right? I'm the CTO, I'm a technologist at heart. We can't be involved, right? We only get in the way. So we've got to empower the marketers to be able to make those content changes, make those template changes, make decisions on the fly, have the system itself make changes on behalf of what you're trying to achieve and interpret results for you. So those are the types of things that we look for. And for me, the less we get technology involved, the quicker you get to market.
Yeah, maybe I can add something to that. I kind of take maybe a little bit of a different approach. I think what I'm seeing is a lot of very successful marketing people out there that are coming up and kind of learning marketing the way that it is today, not maybe the way that it was 4 or 5 years ago. I think that the people that are going to be very successful at handling marketing in the future, in the near future, maybe the next 4 or 5 years, are going to be those smart, intellectual, technology-savvy marketers. I'm not talking about a marketer that needs to write code. Right. I don't even write code. I don't even need to write code anymore, so I'm not asking for everyone to write code. But to me, it's like the concept of learning what Facebook can do. And if anyone here that uses Facebook can understand the power of it, it's really the ability for you to say something and get that message pushed out to a ton of people without a lot of effort. As long as the thing that you say is said in the right way and that you use the tools correctly. I think when I think about technology, I'm not thinking about code. I'm thinking about concepts and ideas about how things disseminate throughout this universe of technology in ways that you have to be able to learn how to use. So maybe
No, I
separating the technology.
when I say technology,
the code.
I mean IT. I mean IT.
Sure,
So
IT is probably
technology savvy marketers,
correct.
right?
So
Exactly. We're on the same page.
Has always been the bottleneck. It still will be the bottleneck until we can get the right tool. I think is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I mean, I think as you see more and more SaaS come on board, you take that away from the hands of the technologists, right? So, or when I say technologists, IT.
Yeah, IT.
And so they become less and less involved, which just continues to speed up the momentum around getting things deployed. So, and one of the biggest bottlenecks is actually they want to own production environments, right? So moving from, you got this great content change, you push that into a staging environment, and guess what? Okay, it takes an act of Congress to actually move that into production. Well, take that away from them. Technology or IT organizations typically are not enablers.
Right.
They're roadblocks.
And even though they're the service group that helps you do the things that you want to do, as a marketing person today, it's very challenging to get those things done because it relates to technology. But I think the biggest challenge is that they don't get out of it.
Yeah.
There are a lot of times things that they think are required in order to make this happen are very, red tape.
Yeah.
Although you don't want to gloss over the fact, I mean, there's a reason technologists are loath to change. When you make real-time code changes, your site breaks, code breaks. That's why they're so unresponsive, because they've been burned before. And so you got to look at this from a business process perspective. There's a reason why systems are slow to respond to what you need. And so what you really have to do is decouple the dependencies. When you want to make a site change, and you want to make a change to, I don't know, your outbound mail system, or your way that you're going to interact with a customer, forgetting the technology platform, just how you're going to interact. The more you can decide, I can change that, and I don't have to worry about, I might have to sit through a requirements meeting and have them tell me, I don't know enough about what I want for them to build it. Or am I in a position where I'm self-sufficient, I can go out and find that capability that I need, I can plug it into what I'm trying to do, and just deploy it, and that way I don't have to know, because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can change it and try something else a month later, or a week later, or we saw earlier, maybe a few hours later.
I also see it's an education from our part as a CMS provider and as a marketer's part to educate IT that CMS is doing the best of both worlds. It's empowering myself, but through a structured manner that IT can agree to. This idea that we're not adding code to the system. The code is there, it's doing its thing. I have options to usability of which code asset is going to be the best for this situation. But I am changing and doing that production in a branded, secure way. Right. IT does not have to be involved anymore. And trust me, once they go through this process, they're happier than you. They can now concentrate on other things that, whatever they do, I don't know what it is. And you guys can concentrate on the important thing, which is have your web projects do the things it's supposed to do, like make calls to action.
We only have a few minutes.